Relationships matter a ton. And today I'm going to tell you a story about how professional relationships, especially in the real estate space, matter a lot. And they can really change the trajectory of your experience in life and your financial experience and your real estate experience as a whole. As a matter of fact, I just came up with this idea when I was thinking about videos that I wanted to send to my clients. And I'm going to send 2 or 3 stories here, 2 or 3 videos of how professional relationships in the real estate space really mean a ton and can change your whole trajectory, like I said. So the first story I want to tell you is I have a client. Her name is Chastity. She contacted me to sell her home. She had a house on the southwest side of Indy in the suburbs in a rural area. And we were able to market her property. As a matter of fact, when I marketed the property, we were able to generate multiple offers. We sold her house well over list price. As a matter of fact, we sold it for $25,000 over list price, which is not common in today's market, okay? Not all of my listings are doing that. But in this listing, we did. And through the inspection, we found out that her roof was not great. We'd wondered if that was going to pop up because the roof was original. It's about 20 years old, excuse me. But as an architectural shingle, we thought maybe it could have some life left on it. Unfortunately, it did not. So here's what I did is the buyers asked for a new roof. We got $25,000 over list price. We talked to the seller, and the seller's like, you know what? I sold it well over list price. I'm okay with this. We'll get them a new roof. I want them to have a new roof. She's a good person, right? That's what somebody should do. So we got some quotes, and the quotes for the roof came back to be around $25,000 to $28,000. And at that point, we could have just said, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just pay for it, and you are going to even out because you got $25K more for your house, and you're going to pay $25,000 for your roof, and it'll all even out. Well, I stopped for a moment, and I thought, like, how can we make this better? And I did a little research, and I found out that in her neighborhood, there were actually homes that just had hail damage recently. And I said, you know what, Chastity, I think that maybe you should look into an insurance claim. And she'd said, I just did this a few months ago and they turned me down. I said, you know what, let's do it in a different way. And so what I did is I paired up my roofing contractor, who's really awesome. I paired him up with the adjuster, and they went out there and they met together. And they had a great conversation, and through great communication, they determined that now the insurance was going to cover the entire roof. And so my client just got a free roof. The buyers got a brand new roof. And my client was able to actually keep that 25 G's extra that she made on the home, and everybody won, right? And so it shows you that professional relationships matter. And you want to make sure that when you're doing something big, like a real estate purchase or financial investing or really anything like estate planning, end of life planning, whatever, that you pick the right professional, okay? So those are real life stories of why professional professional relationships matter in real estate. I'm going to send a few more videos of real life stories that have just happened in the last 90 days. And I hope you guys are well. If you need anything in the real estate space, don't hesitate to reach out.